Danny Boy from New Zealand is 5th. YH8 Racing is 4th. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P3. YH8 Racing is 4th. Chris Butt is P3. Danny Boy is P5. Chris Butt is 3rd. Todd is 2nd. Yamashita 40 is 1st. Chris Butt is 3rd. Yamashita 40 is 1st. Danny Boy is 5th on Supers. Best lap is a 1:16.622. YH8 Racing is 4th. MMR 333 from New Zealand is 6th on Supers. Yamashita 40 is P1. Todd is second. Danny Boy is fifth. Todd is second. The qualification session is at GT Layout in non-Sony land. The wind speed is 1 km/h from the northeast. MMR 333 is first. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is third on Supers. Danny Boy from New Zealand is sixth on Supers. Luke Emerton from Australia is P5 on Supers. MMR 333 from New Zealand is P2 on Supers. Yamashita 40 is 7th. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Luke Emerton is P3. Luke Emerton improved is second with a 1:13.941. 0.432 off pole. YH8 Racing is P3 on softs. Yamashita 40 is P1 up 0.10. Best lap is a 1:13.509. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 112.855. Luke Emerton is P2. Luke Emerton improved is P2 with a 113.489. 0.634 off pole. YH8 Racing is P7. YH8 Racing improved is P5 with a 116.242. 3.387 off pole. Luke Emerton is second up 0.56 on supers. Luke Emerton is provisional pole with a 112.825. Chris Butt from New Zealand is fourth on supers. Chris Butt improved is fourth with a 114.543. 1.718 off pole. Yamashita 40 is P2 up 0.50. Yamashita 40 is provisional pole with a 112.577. MMR 333 from New Zealand is P7 up 0.17. MMR 333 improved is P3 with a 113.118. 0.541 off pole. Todd from New Zealand is fourth on supers. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Todd improved his P4 with a 113.398. 0.821 off pole. MMR 333 is third up 0.59. MMR 333 is provisional pole with a 112.218. YH8 Racing is P6 up 0.18. MMR 333 is P1 up 0.44. MMR 333 is provisional pole with a 112.030. Danny Boy is 7th on Supers. Best lap is a 116.386. 4.356 off pole. Danny Boy improved his P6 with a 115.909. 3.879 off pole. Chris Budd is 5th on Supers. Todd is P4 up 0.34. MMR 333 is provisional pole with a 111.973. YH8 Racing is P7 on softs. Todd is 4th. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is 2nd up 0.27. Yamashita 40 improved his 2nd with a 112.173. 0.200 off pole. Todd is 4th. Todd improved his 3rd with a 112.815. 0.842 off pole. The qualifying session is now in overtime. YH8 Racing is P7. Yamashita 40 is 2nd. Best lap is a 112.173. 0.200 off pole. Todd is 3rd. Best lap is a 112.815. 0.842 off pole. YH8 Racing is P7. Best lap is a 116.236. 4.263 off pole. Broadcast bot is 20th on Supers. The race session is at GT layout in non-Sony land. The wind speed is 4 km/h from the northeast. MMR 333 is P1. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is 2nd on Supers. Todd from New Zealand is 3rd on Supers. Luke Emerton from Australia is 4th on Supers. 20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Yamashita 40 is 2nd. Todd is 3rd. Yamashita 40 is P2. Todd is P3. Luke Emerton is 4th. Todd from New Zealand is P3, 0.2 behind Yamashita 40. Luke Emerton is P4, 0.9 behind Todd. Chris Butt from New Zealand is 6th on Supers, 0.7 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 1.4 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt is P6, 0.3 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.8 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt from New Zealand is P6, 0.3 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 0.7 behind MMR 333. Chris Butt is 6th, 0.5 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 on lap 4 is P2, 0.8 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing is 6th on softs, 0.3 behind Chris Butt. YH8 Racing passed Chris Butt for 5th. Yamashita 40 is P2, 1.1 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton is 4th, 1.8 behind Todd. 15 minutes remaining in the session. Yamashita 40 is second, 1.1 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy from New Zealand is 7th on Supers, 1.0 behind Chris Budd. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.2 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton on lap 5 is 4th, 1.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 on lap 6 is P2, 0.5 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton from Australia is 4th, 2.5 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is P2, 0.3 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 was 0.5 faster last lap. Luke Emerton on lap 6 is 4th, 2.5 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is second, 0.1 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 passed MMR 333 for first. Yamashita 40 lost first to MMR 333. Danny Boy is P7, 0.5 behind Chris Budd. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is second, 2.2 behind MMR 333. Danny Boy is P7, 1.3 behind Chris Budd. Luke Emerton from Australia is 4th, 1.4 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is second, 2.2 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton is 4th, 1.3 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 on lap 8 is P2, 2.6 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 passed MMR 333 for first. 10 minutes remaining in the session. Todd is P3. Chris Butt is 6th. Best lap is a 1:13.761. 1.668 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 exiting pits on supers. Todd exiting pits on supers. Luke Emerton is P2, 4.8 behind Yamashita 40. YH8 Racing is 5th. Chris Butt exiting pits on supers. MMR 333 from New Zealand is P3 on supers. Danny Boy exiting pits on supers. YH8 Racing is 5th. Yamashita 40 exiting pits on supers. Todd from New Zealand is 4th, 1.5 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 is P2. YH8 Racing exiting pits on softs. Todd is 4th, 2.0 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 is 2nd, 4.3 behind Luke Emerton. Todd is 4th. Best lap is a 1:13.035. 0.942 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 is P2, 3.4 behind Luke Emerton. Todd from New Zealand is 4th, 4.1 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 is P2 on supers, 1.9 behind Luke Emerton. YH8 Racing is 6th, 2.5 behind Chris Butt. Chris Butt was 5.1 faster last lap. MMR 333 is 2nd, 1.0 behind Luke Emerton. 5 minutes remaining in the session. YH8 Racing is 6th, 4.2 behind Chris Budd. MMR 333 is P2, 0.7 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is 3rd. MMR 333 is P2, 0.6 behind Luke Emerton. MMR 333 passed Luke Emerton for first. Luke Emerton is second on Supers, 0.4 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 on lap 14 is P3. Luke Emerton is P2, 1.9 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 from New Zealand is P2 battling Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is P3, 1.4 behind MMR 333. Chris Budd is 6th, 2.2 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 is 3rd, 1.2 behind MMR 333. Chris Budd from New Zealand is P6, 2.9 behind YH8 Racing. Chris Budd was 1.3 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 on lap 15 is P3, 1.5 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 on lap 16 is P2, 1.5 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P3, 1.1 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 is P2 on Supers, 0.6 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is third, 0.1 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is now first. The leader has just finished the race. Yamashita 40 finished first. MMR 333 finished P2. Luke Emerton finished third. Chris Butt finished P6. Todd finished P4. Danny Boy is P7. Danny Boy finished 7th. YH8 Racing finished 5th. Broadcast bot is P8. The race session is at GT layout in non-Sony land. The wind speed is 2 km/h from the northeast. MMR 333 is 6th. Yamashita 40 from New Zealand is P7 on supers. Danny Boy from New Zealand is first on supers. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start. Chris Butt from New Zealand is third on supers. Chris Butt lost P3 to Todd. Todd from New Zealand is P2 on supers. Todd passed Danny Boy for first. Luke Emerton from Australia is third on supers. MMR 333 from New Zealand is third on supers. Luke Emerton is P3. MMR 333 is P2. Danny Boy is 4th. Best lap is a 125.876. 3.339 off the fastest lap. MMR 333 is P2, 0.9 behind Todd. Danny Boy is P4, 1.9 behind Luke Emerton. Danny Boy lost 5th to Yamashita 40. MMR 333 is second, 0.2 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is P5, 2.7 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is P2. Best lap is a 112.627. 0.244 off the fastest lap. Yamashita 40 is P5, 1.2 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is second on Supers, 0.2 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 is fifth, 0.8 behind YH8 Racing. MMR 333 is third, 3.0 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is fifth, 0.1 behind YH8 Racing. Yamashita 40 was 2.4 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 passed YH8 Racing for fourth. YH8 Racing is P5 on softs, 0.5 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 2.4 faster last lap. 15 minutes remaining in the session. MMR 333 is third, 2.1 behind Luke Emerton. YH8 Racing is P5, 1.5 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 from New Zealand is third, 1.8 behind Luke Emerton. MMR 333 was 0.8 faster last lap. YH8 Racing on lap 5 is 5th, 3.8 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P4, 3.6 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 was 1.4 faster last lap. Luke Emerton is second, 4.3 behind Todd. YH8 Racing is P5, 3.0 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton from Australia is P2, 4.5 behind Todd. YH8 Racing is 5th, 4.0 behind MMR 333. Luke Emerton is P2. Best lap is a 1:12.963. 0.580 off the fastest lap. YH8 Racing is P5, 4.1 behind MMR 333. YH8 Racing was 5.9 faster last lap. Danny Boy exiting pits on supers. Luke Emerton is 2nd, 2.7 behind Todd. Luke Emerton was 1.3 faster last lap. YH8 Racing on lap 7 is P5. Luke Emerton is 2nd, 2.2 behind Todd. MMR 333 is P4. Ten minutes remaining in the session. Danny Boy from New Zealand is P7. Todd exiting pits on supers. Todd is P3, 0.1 ahead of Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 exiting pits on supers. Yamashita 40 is P4. YH8 Racing exiting pits on softs. MMR 333 from New Zealand is 2nd. Chris Butt exiting pits on supers. Luke Emerton entering the pits is 1st. Yamashita 40 is P4 on supers. Todd is 2nd. Luke Emerton exiting pits on supers. Luke Emerton is 4th, 0.2 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 29.5 faster last lap. Chris Butt is 6th. Luke Emerton is 4th, 1.5 behind Yamashita 40. Chris Butt is P6. Luke Emerton from Australia is P4, 1.6 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 is P3. Best lap is a 1:12.383. 0.439 off the fastest lap. Luke Emerton on lap 11 is 4th, 1.6 behind Yamashita 40. MMR 333 exiting pits on supers. Chris Butt is 7th. Yamashita 40 is P2, 2.2 ahead of Luke Emerton. Chris Butt exiting pits on supers. Luke Emerton from Australia is P3, 2.2 behind Yamashita 40. Yamashita 40 was 0.6 faster last lap. 5 minutes remaining in the session. MMR 333 is 4th. Best lap is a 1:11.944. Luke Emerton is 3rd. MMR 333 is 4th, 3.6 behind Luke Emerton. Luke Emerton from Australia is P3, 2.8 ahead of MMR 333. MMR 333 is 4th on supers, 1.9 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 4.6 behind Todd. MMR 333 is 4th, 0.6 behind Luke Emerton. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 3.7 behind Todd. Luke Emerton is 4th, 0.4 behind MMR 333. MMR 333 was 1.7 faster last lap. Yamashita 40 is P2, 4.0 behind Todd. Luke Emerton on lap 15 is 4th, 0.8 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is 2nd. Luke Emerton is P4, 2.3 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 2.1 behind Todd. Luke Emerton is P4, 1.7 behind MMR 333. Yamashita 40 is 2nd, 1.0 behind Todd. Yamashita 40 was 1.4 faster last lap. The leader has just finished the race. Todd finished 1st. Yamashita 40 finished 2nd. Yamashita 40 finished 2nd. MMR 333 finished 3rd. Luke Emerton finished P4. Danny Boy is P6. Danny Boy finished P6. YH8 Racing is 5th. YH8 Racing finished 5th. Chris Butt finished 7th. Broadcast bot is P8.